There it is. You know, you might not be able to go sword fishing every day, but at least we can go out to 200 feet of water and drop some jigs and ballyhoos in the water. Anywhere from Fort Lauderdale down to the Dry Tortugas, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Anywhere there's a little bit of hard bottom. You know, a lot of people like bottom fishing, myself included. You know, you do. It's some of the best eats there are. The pelagists are awesome. The things that swim on the top are good eating too as well. You know, the mahi, the wahoo, any of those mid-water fish are great eating. But man, when it comes to good table fare, you want to be right smack dab on the bottom.
Well, I like the fact that we didn't have to bait fish this time. We didn't have, there's very little, the prep was going to the local store, getting 4 dozen ballyhoos and a box of hooks and jigs.
Actually 3 dozen because we ran out. If I'd have got 4, if I'd have got 4, dude.
But the thing is, you know, we weren't all stressed out about getting up early, being the first one to the pilchards before the other 8, 10 charter boats get there.
Yeah.
We just walked down. We walked down the hill.
No, it was very. Even you looked at me like sideways, and you're like, so we're gonna get some bait, you know? And I'm like, nah, you know, let's just go. I've been very successful in the past with just fishing the artificial jig type butterfly jigs.
Yeah, I mean,
the free fall jig.
Super simple setup,
and
man.
then you just pick up some ballyhoo, put them on a jig head, and drop them down. These fish, at 200 foot, they're aggressive. You know, they're ready to eat. So if you put a little movement to it, you basically just taking something dead, trying to make it look alive. The same with every lure.
We take our Twin Power 8000s, almost the smallest ones they make, fill them full of 30-pound Max Quattro, and we had 4 of those.
Yeah, so I'm putting a trail hook on these bucktails when we add a bally tube. What's a bally tube? We'll add a ballyhoo to them, and some of those short bites, you get lucky and you get a hook in them, that back hook in them.
And this is what the snappers and groupers are going to be all about?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have a bucktail on one rod, and then we'll have a second rod with...
I'm going to put 50 pound on all 4 rods for leader.
Little flat fall jig. So I like this one here.
If you pick your favorite flat fall, there's a leader dangling right behind your head there.
Why don't I do a flat fall, and then why don't you try one of these new butterflies, all right?
You got it.
Okay, I got you a sweet little color here. Little sardine looking color. Get the hook protector off. One day I was fishing with these things and had 100 bites and couldn't stick him. I realized the clear hook protector was still on there. Take that joker off. We got that ready to go, and then we got the flat fall. 2 total separate baits. This one does a lot of fishing on its own. You just drop it and it flutters, and well, not a whole lot of action to it, where this one you got to work it a little bit. But they both actually produce 2 different strikes, you know, 2 different heights. So it'll let us know which one they like more this morning, and if we got to, I'll tie one of these on, or if this is doing better, he can tie one of these on. So figure it out.
All right, that one's dangling and ready for you.
Okay.
Put a little FG knot on there. Could be super smooth. Hopefully it'll hold tight, because I know if it slips, you'll let me know that you didn't like it.
But it's really nice to come out and not have to catch bait, throw the net, you know, using some of this artificial stuff and these bucktails. You could just, you know, buy some ballyhoo, you trail them on. I'll show you that here in a second. Works out really cool. All right, as soon as you get that done, here's your butterfly.
Butterfly.
Right there, ready to go.
So I have to do the jig, and you just let yours just fall to the bottom and become a superstar.
Oh, right. That's, yeah, I got you. I'm gonna say, no, you're gonna jig too.
I like it.
And you take your ballyhoo. What I like to do is kind of get them all loosened up.
On the way out here, you're telling me you want to fish 2 rods each at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty good, but what's the technique for that?
We're just gonna cast the one with the ballyhoo on out, let it be, let it fall, jig your rod, put it in the rod holder while it's falling down again, walk up to your ballyhoo rod, give it a couple good jigs, open the bail, throw it in the rod again, you know what I mean?
Well, I'll be up front.
Just kind of, you know, it's a little more work, but it really produces some nice fish. You'd be surprised, you walk up to that rod with the ballyhoo on it, and that thing will be engulfed with a big old grouper sitting on it, you know? So
Well, I'm still looking for my real first black grouper with you.
All right, big one. I mean, we caught you some, but they just never mounted you much.
I want the one that I want to hang.
So that's ready to go. I need to tie a jig on?
Jig for me, jig for you. So you're gonna take a second and put a ballyhoo on there the right way one time.
Yep, once I get them tied on here, we'll do it.
Everything will be right here in our Yeti bucket. Don't have to chase stuff around. It's all sitting right there, all organized. Right at our feet. So depth's about 200 feet. We should be able to get down there with 2 ounces pretty easy. How's our drift going?
Like one mile an hour, so it's not bad.
Okay. And we can run this ledge for quite a while without having to reset.
Yeah.
Just keep exploring, keep exploring.
Okay, so always like to hook these guys in the back. They're a little bit stronger. So what I'll do is I'll break the bill off. Get rid of the bill, and then obviously I've loosened them up and wiggled them, and you lay this thing to where that first hook hits them up here between the eyes. It's kind of the strongest part of the body.
That's gonna be your pulling point.
Right, so what you'll do is, once you realize, okay, that's where it's gonna lay, you take this back trailer hook, slide it right in his back.
Hide it in the meat.
Hide it in the meat like that, and then you'll take your front hook and run it right between his eyes, and then roll it around. What you don't wanna do is get too far back, because then this will act as a rudder, a driver, you know what I mean? And it'll drive your bait kind of funny. You want to kind of get it to flutter, so when it sinks, when it's going down, it's fluttering. So just, center of the eyes or forward just a touch, either one. And that's a pretty deadly combo right there.
Doesn't get any easier than that.
Simrad's Into the Blue, presented by Yellowfin, with Captain Scott Walker and Captain Steve Roger.